the standard that Shabana has set so far, is it now very high for anyone to reach at this time? Do we have anyone coming close to it in our contemporary actresses? Has it been has she left it too high now?
You know, if you ask me, I think Shabana is a true star. She's the last of the stars. Obviously I don't mean a star in the sense of Meena Kumari or, Madhuri Dixit or something. And I think it would be foolish to try and emulate her. I think where she succeeded was in discovering herself through her roles. And I think that's worth emulating. That I'm sure there are plenty of talented young actors, male and female, who could largely benefit by getting inspired by her approach towards acting. But I think I don't think it's really necessary or important to sort of grade them and say, you'll never get to this level. I don't think that's what true acting is about. It's really not about levels. It's not about moving from point A to Z and all the steps in between, but actually finding yourself, discovering more aspects of who you are through the roles that you're offered. And I think that's what enriches the performance.
At one point in time, she was always playing a wronged sort of woman, where she was, say, be it art or Angoor or even other films, where she was she was wronged by the man in her life, but she fights it back though. But
right.
Was she a little caught up in that image at that point of time? To a certain time, she was playing that kind of what was it, according to you, if you think about it, was it a stereo, not a complete stereotype, but a little caught up in that?
Well, I think that's really to do with the feminist movement in our country, that I think the initial stages was to show the woman as a victim and fighting for her rights. I think that's where the Indian feminist movement began. And I think for her time, I think those roles were those characters were perfectly valid. We may look on them as stereotypes now, that the woman is the wronged one and the woman is the one that you offer victim space to. So which means that everything is, men sympathize, the women sympathize, but that's the way it is, and so you live on unhappily ever after. Like what you see on television nowadays. Now that's a stereotype. But I disagree completely that the kind of roles that Shabana did in Angoor or in Artho, I wouldn't really call them stereotypes. I think they were images of women of their time. And I think that's where those roles and those films will continue to be a part of our social and cinematic history.